Amongst the muck and the green of stale water they hide, hiding between the reeds with a secret pride. For the Grindylow, he watches, he waits, for the next soldier to come and take the bait. Children, their victims no more. It is the roses who should be careful of what is in store.
Are you alright, Doctor? I said, are you okay?
Yes, of course.
Right. Only when I walked in, you were stood there trying to stare out the console.
I was pondering, how was the swim?
Well, Lush, I'll say this though. It's weird being a pool that big by yourself.
I can't say I've ever noticed.
Where are we heading?
I was thinking of doing a little stop in the north. Nice change of scenery.
The north of what?
England?
Oh, we're in space and time machine, and you want to explore Yorkshire?
After our last adventure, I would have thought a slice of normality would have been nice.
Nice. Boring, more like.
I see. How about a deal?
Go on.
I pick this time. You choose next.
Oh, you've tried to pull this decision before. Last time we did, I ended up on a television show and dead.
Always keeping my companions on their toes.
You can't tell me you've been travelling all these years and never lost a traveller.
Philippa!
Sorry. Proper just brought the mood down, ain't I?
Quite. Right, so, Yorkshire?
To York.
Too bleeding cold to be doing this.
Do you ever stop complaining?
Still wet behind the ears, this one.
I can't help that you've lost so many men last time round.
Last round? You always make it sound like a jest.
Won't be the case when you end up with a pike embedded in the skull in a few hours.
Oh, we're on the hill. We have the advantage.
Listen, Bertram, it is whatever God decides. If it's your time, it's your time.
Says Mayhew, man who lasted many a battle.
And I have the scars to prove it.
Demon.
Yes, lad, top us up.
Bread.
You got any saltfish left?
No, sorry.
Then I suggest you jog back up to that food tent and top up your load. Now!
Of course, of course.
And you, Warin.
Yeah,
Ready to drum us in again?
as always. We never want to let you men down.
Good lad, good lad. You will go far.
That's the plan, sir. I swear these men have horror bellies. All the saltfish reeks. They can wait a bit while I sit by water. Better catching my breath before the carnage. These battles can last hours. Enjoy your bod for existence for now, water. I can't see you staying that way for long. Refreshing. Wait, what is that? A trick off the light? What in his God's name? Wait, I can't move. Ow, ow, someone! I can't. Ow, ow!
The smell of the countryside.
Oh, it looks more like a Butlins holiday to me.
Yes, it is rather busy.
Looks like the opening scene to Sharpay.
Oh no, Philippa. This is much earlier. Judging by the clothing and the weaponry, I would say... 1400s?
What? Like before Henry VIII?
Yes, in fact, if this is the 1400s, Britain was in a massive divide royalty-wise. The Yorkists and the Lancasters. And among those Lancasters, Henry Tudor.
King Henry VIII's dad?
Which would in theory make this the precursor to a battlefield waiting to take part in...
War of the Roses?
You're getting good at this.
I only remember because in my last year of high school they couldn't afford the trip over to France. So we all ended up in York instead, standing in marshy fields while some old bloke named Craig showed us bits of spears and things he'd dug up.
Well, the question is, which battle have we landed in?
Oh God, it's chilly. Glad I threw my coat on. Maybe I should have taken that scarf you offered too, even if it would have wrapped round me 10 times.
Yes, an old classic, that scarf. Aha!
What?
See that boy over there?
What, the one trying to pick up the drum 3 times the size of him? Yeah?
He's the company's drummer boy. And judging by the colour of his tunic, I would say we are currently on Yorkist ground.
So the baddies then?
The baddies? Baddies?
Henry VII was a Lancaster.
It's not as simple as that.
It never is. Something smells good.
You girl, what are you doing chatting to that man? You know you aren't supposed to. Get back to the cook tent now.
Oh, sorry. I ain't from round here.
What? You just stumbled onto a campsite and thought you'd take a peek? Oh, you're one of them rich tough twats, and you just want to sit at the side of the battlefield and holler.
Wait, people did that?
Sometimes. Hello, my good lady. I am the doctor, and this is my friend Flip. We're just passing through.
Thought you were the girl sent as replacement.
Replacement for who?
Our runner-boy. Sure, he drummed too, but mainly he helped us cook in the tent. Gave out food and stuff.
Did he die?
No, we ain't seen no action here. Not yet, anyway. They're all too busy looking at charts and battle plans.
So, what happened?
He just vanished. Last I saw, he came to top up the fish and then gone. No idea where.
Maybe he saw sense and left.
And that, sir, holds the death penalty.
Stay and die, leave and die. You know, sometimes I question human judgment.
Whereabouts are we?
Lord, you two are strange. Towton.
Ah, yes. And you wouldn't happen to be 1461, would it?
Around about that, yes, sir.
Ah. Battle of Towton, 1461. One of the bloodiest battles during the War of the Roses. This is when the Yorkists think they have won.
So, guessing we need to leave?
In the hope of not disturbing one of the pinnacle moments in English history? Yes. Come along, Philippa.
I've never seen such an object, and I've passed this field many times. What are you?
Please step back from her. I've only just had her repainted.
Sorry, sir. I was only looking.
I tend to find people look with their eyes, not with their hands.
Cut the boy some slack, Doctor. He's just curious.
Who are you two? I've never seen either of you in camp.
Just visitors.
Just visitors who are leaving, so if you'd kindly step. No.
What is it doing, Doctor?
It must have sensed something. It is leaving to protect itself. You could have at least told me something was up before you left, old girl.
Now what?
Looks like we're stuck here, but for now.
Did that blue box just disappear?
Yeah.
I must be in my cot still.
I can assure you, young... Sorry? I didn't catch your name.
Warin, sir.
I assure you, Warin, you are very much awake. Now, to get down to the matter of this threat.
Only threat here are the Lanks.
Would the TARDIS have left because of the battle?
I don't believe so.
Then what?
Warin, tell me, has anything strange happened in these past few days?
Depends what you mean by strange.
Strange beings, lights in the sky.
Nothing like that, no. The only thing I can think of is the stream.
The stream?
Yeah, the one you pass when you head down the hill.
It's snowing.
It's been doing that off and on all week. That's the reason the men haven't taken arms yet. It's too slippery. Everything is frozen solid, other than the stream.
Well, it's a good start. Warin, show us this stream, if you please.
Yes, sir. This way. Just watch your step, miss. It's pretty icy.
Oh no, don't call me miss. Makes me feel like a right old fart. Flip will do fine.
The famous stream.
Famous?
All I can say, Philippa, is that a lot of those soldiers cannot swim.
Hey, Doctor. Are they the Lancasters?
Yes.
They're well bloody close. Starting to feel like an episode of Game of Thrones now.
Trust to you to reference that show.
They're basically sat waiting for us to go, Flip. That's how most of these battles work. Sitting and waiting.
You're far too young to be stood in a battlefield.
Don't tend to fight. My job is to relay messages.
Oh yeah, you're a drummer boy.
Warm. Not hot, sort of body temperature, around 37 degrees.
The snow is getting heavier.
Good to see the weather in England is just as unpredictable.
What is that? Over there. Stuck on that branch.
That looks like a drum strap. Same as mine. See?
Anyone missing from camp?
I've not seen Filbert since yesterday morning, but he always has a habit of wandering off.
I have a feeling this Filbert did not wander off, young Warin.
Do you reckon he fell in? Drowned?
If that were the case, where's the body?
Oh, the current must have carried him further downstream.
Philippa, don't just run off. You're in the middle of a... Just be careful.
The stream is starting to get shallow and smaller. If there's a body, it'll be around here.
Bloody Filbert, he never listened. Why'd he even be down there alone?
I'm sorry, Warin. I didn't think. We might be looking for the body of your friend.
I'm alright. Sort of used to it by now. Over death, I mean.
That's no way for a boy to live.
Where are you from, miss? Because the way you speak, the voice you have, I've never seen the like before.
What do you mean?
A boy shouldn't be... Boys have to do just as many duties as men, miss. There's no difference between the men that rule this world, no matter their age.
It won't always be like that. In the future, boys will be boys. Kids your age should be out playing footy or stuck on a PC playing Minecraft.
You are strange, miss. Still no body.
No. If the current pulled it, it would have ended up here.
So he's just on a runner. If he gets caught, he'll be done for deserting.
Or maybe he's just gone.
Gone?
Something in the water took him. We need to get back to camp and search properly.
People don't just vanish, miss.
If there's one thing I've learnt travelling with the Doctor, it's that things aren't always as they seem.
You two, move, quickly.
Struggling, old man.
Enough of that. Right, Anybody?
No.
So, I suggest we go
To
back.
camp. To check if Filbert has disappeared. As if he has something suspicious going on. That's what Flip just said.
Well said, Philippa. I can put it better myself.
Not just a pretty face. Right then, lads. Back up the hill.
Up the hill again.
Colder and colder.
Those boys will need to collect more wood soon.
If they hurry up and send us to battle, there won't be as many of us to try and keep warm.
Very true. But his lordship's been staring at those plans all day, still no news.
They will leave it to the last minute, just in case those Lanks get word.
Here comes one of those boys now.
Warin boy, where have you been? We need more firewood.
Have either of you seen Filbert?
Oh?
The other boy?
You mean the one who went to get more saltfish and never came back?
No wonder I'm hungry.
Was that when you saw him last?
Yeah, heading to the store just last night.
We just walked past her, and there was no sign.
Taken, then.
Lanks might have taken him.
No, that's not their way of doing things.
Yeah, and how would you know that? Who even are you two?
That's a fair shout. Never seen either of you before.
I am the Doctor, and this is Flip, and I will tell you, neither of us are either a Yorkist or a Lancaster.
Well, you must support someone.
We support the House of Stark.
The House of them?
Philippa.
Where have you been, Warin? Margaret's been looking for one of you to get some water.
Back to duties for me then, I guess.
We'll keep investigating.
And if you're going by the stream, Warin, be careful.
Come on, I'll give you an hand.
Was that the best idea? Letting him go there?
Maybe they will find something that we didn't.
Now then, you two. People of the House of Stark. You both have something suspicious about you.
Lock him up, sir.
Two unknown people just wandering to camp and no one bats an eyelid.
Might put us in his lordship's good books.
You never know. You might even let one of us be the one to use the tails on them.
Hang about the tails? As in cat and nine tails?
It's right what they say about women. They really are the lesser educated sex.
Hey, no need for that.
To the cells with you both.
Get off the coat.
Beverly Bertram.
Just pass me the pouches. Are you going to help or just watch?
Yes. Sorry.
What's gone into you?
Just think we better keep our wits about us.
You won't.
The doctor reckons Filbert went missing in this water.
What? That strange man in the ridiculous coat? Nah, I reckon. Oh, my foot's stuck. Help me, boy! Help! Ah!
Bertram? Bertram!
Please don't come!
He just disappeared. Dragged down into the water. Oh, get out of the water, Warin. Sir!
Get your drum, boy. You've been ordered to stations.
What? But Bertram!
Go and get your drum.
Where's the doctor?
Locked up where they belong. Now, never mind all that. Get ready.
Wasn't that the drummer boy?
Leave him. We have a battle to win.
Doctor!
Warin! Whatever's the matter?
Something took Bertram. He was dragged into the stream. I saw...
What did it, Warin? It's all right. We won't say you're crazy or anything.
They were like wood goblins.
Goblins?
I can't stay. I have to get to my post.
Get us out before you run off.
The key's on that wooden beam. See?
Right. Here, sneak out quietly though, and be careful. The battle will commence any minute.
You be careful. Please.
I'll try my best.
What's the plan when we get out?
Well, we can't very well go back to the TARDIS. We need to get back to the water.
The battle started.
Yes. All the more reason to. I did wonder if you were going to show up.
What? Who's she?
I do tend to leave you to your own devices, Doctor, but history has to happen here.
She, Philippa, is known as the Auditor.
You must be Flip Jackson.
Who's the Auditor?
She keeps history in place.
You're here to stop us going onto the battlefield.
This is the Battle of Towton.
I do know that, you know.
And
I would not have interfered with the battle.
Why? What happens?
this was one of the bloodiest battles of the Roses' War. The Orcs think they have won. Of course, that isn't the case, but they still need to think that.
All we were going to do was go down to the stream. A young drummer boy by the name of Warin. He has seen goblins in the water.
Yeah, and that's what we do. That's what the doctor does. Something in the water is killing people. This has nothing to do with the fight at all.
Hundreds of Lancasters die in that water during this battle.
But in the hands of other men, not by these mythical beings.
And how do you know that?
We are going down there.
I can't allow that.
Well, that's a shame, because Philippa has already left.
What?
We are in a tent. She simply slipped under the canvas.
Oh, you do frustrate me, Doctor.
Yes, I'm fully aware. But now, may I pass? I can't very well allow my companion to mess with time now, can I?
Oh, blimey! This is dangerous. Oh, nowhere near as glamorous as they make out in the movies. Oh, come on, Flip. You gotta get to the... Ah! Oh, watch where you're swinging that!
You! How did you get... Ah!
Where is that boy? Oh, that's gonna leave a scar. There you are! Warin!
I need to concentrate.
I know, but the stream...
I need to be here for the battle. My job's important.
Do you really want to get stuck here fighting these battles? Do you want to end up dying by having a spike shoved into you?
You're injured.
Oh, it's not that bad. We need to get to the water.
Seriously, Flip, who are you? When I told you and the doctor about those creatures, you seemed excited, not scared.
Oh, it's a long story. But if you help us, maybe you could learn more. Eh? How's that sound? I can't say you're not tempted.
Fine, I'll come with you. But if I end up getting the tails, I'm blaming you.
Attaboy.
Come on. Oh, Lanks! Hundreds of them!
Oh, we need to find cover. Or we'll both die out here. Quickly, get into the bush.
But shouldn't we warn...
Get in there!
Ah! Us Yorkers are done for.
Wait. Look. Oh my god. They're being dragged down.
Helped by the same things that took Bertram.
There's hundreds of them.
Thousands more like. In the name of his lordship.
That's one way of putting it. They've gone. All those Lancaster soldiers. Gone.
I do wish you were more careful, Flip.
I was running across an active battlefield. Could have been worse. Ah! Oh, careful.
There, all bandaged. You'll live.
Warin's traumatised. Look at him.
And for a boy who's already seen war, I'm surprised.
I think it was more those water goblins. He's still trying to wrap his head around them.
Water goblins. How are you holding up, Warin? Any injuries?
No, Doctor. Not a mark on me.
Now, what you saw, Warin, we are going to make sure it doesn't happen again.
The thing is, they were lanked. With them gone, we won. The Yorkers won. But not like that. That wasn't fair.
Both of you. What do these water goblins look like?
Exactly that. Green, small, goblin-like.
Alright, 10 out of 10. Warin,
Find me some parchment. I could draw them for you if that helps.
you can draw.
Amazing what you end up teaching yourself after being stuck on battlefield since you were 10.
You've been a drummer boy since you were 10.
Ran from home. I didn't fancy being press-ganged for the sea, so I went straight to the land of canvas tents.
I'll get you that parchment.
How's the arm?
It'll be fine.
What did the doctor mean when he said he wouldn't let it happen again?
Well, that's what we do. We help people. We destroy evils.
Sounds like a fun adventure.
Maybe, after we've sorted out those water demons, you could join us. I'd have to have a word with the doctor, but would you like that?
You'd take me? With you?
That box you saw before, that's our ship. We travel in it.
Well, I've never seen a ship look like that before.
You'll see all sorts of unusual things travelling with the doctor.
I'd like that.
Right, here we go. Parchment and a quill. Draw away, young Warin. A Grindylow.
What? Like from Harry Potter?
Yes, of course, no, you idiot. Well, the Grindylow were originally a mythical creature which roamed the marshes of Yorkshire.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard of them before. Mother used to tell us stories to keep me and my brothers away from the boglands.
You have brothers?
Yeah, 12.
12?
A different time.
Yeah, but that poor woman. Popping out children every year.
Most of them didn't live past 5 if that's comfort.
Comfort?
Philippa. That stream is infested with Grindylow. And we need to rectify that.
Kill them, you mean?
Well, it's not like I can fly them back to their planet. They aren't aliens, Flip. Just pests.
All right.
How do we go about killing them?
We have a field full of soldiers.
Who won't want to kill the thing that helped them win the battle?
Fair point.
Not if they find out that Grindylow have been attacking their own. These creatures don't care if the man in the water is Yorkist or Lancaster.
You have a plan, don't you?
Do you ever doubt I wouldn't?
Look, I don't want to chat with you. Who even let you out?
That is not important right now.
I did, my lord. Those creatures that attacked the Lanks. The doctor knows how to get rid of them.
Those creatures did us a favour.
Told you that's what they would say.
Okay. Tell me, Mr. Mayhew, was it? Are all of your men accounted for?
No.
And, were they even accounted for before the battle?
Yellow-bellied cowards.
Those creatures. They're called the Grindylow. And they've attacked our soldiers too. Trust me, I've seen it. Just as you all saw them take out the Lanks.
They helped us win.
A job I'm sure you would like to claim as your own, no?
We can't very well blame mythical goblins, sir.
And if we help get rid of them?
History will say that the York fought and won at the Battle of Towton.
But, Doctor, all those men who died...
You know as well as I do, Philippa, that we could never interfere with that.
What do you wish for us to do?
I'm going to presume you can all use a bow.
Of course, Doctor.
There's a trick the Japanese use, you will all pick it up soon, where they put fuel onto their arrows before they fire them.
You want us to shoot fire?
In summary, my fine fellow, yes.
Did you see the goblins, Rouland?
Yes, sir. Hundreds of them all clambering around the Lanks like it was their last meal.
I still see no logic in this.
If his lordship gets word that we cheated in battle,
We'll be cast as yellow bellies.
and we are definitely not that.
Oh, we've been stood here for ages, Doctor. And that blizzard's getting worse.
It is cold.
Why aren't they surfacing? There's at least 30 men here.
Everyone who they attacked was in the water.
We need bait.
But there's a high chance that bait could be killed, especially if this doesn't work.
Our archers are some of the best in the land.
Maybe if we...
I'll do it.
I'm sorry?
I'll be the bait. I've trust in you and the men that I'll be okay.
Maybe we should ask one of the other soldiers.
I want to.
All right. Walk slowly into the water.
Doctor, he's just a boy.
He volunteered, Flip. We will do everything we can to keep him safe.
What? Like send him into a grindy, low-filled stream? Great idea, Doctor.
At least the water's warmish, I guess. It'd be poetic to be killed by the one thing that haunts my dreams when I was younger. Might be nice to go under the water and be stabbed by a lake. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh,
Fly your arrows!
Wait for the signal!
Doctor! Doctor, give the signal!
One moment. Now!
Another mythical beast defeated due to Team Doctor and Flip.
And Warin.
And Warin. Speaking of,
Yes?
I was speaking to him earlier about what we do.
I do wish you wouldn't talk about that willy-nilly. Go on.
I don't suppose there's room in the TARDIS for him, is there?
Why exactly?
He's a 15th century kid longing for adventure. What better way to get that than travelling with you?
I don't tend to take children.
It's the first time for everything.
Fine, but he's your responsibility.
Sure, I can handle that.
under what?
How do you fancy coming with us on our ship?
You mean a blue box?
Yes, once we've found it.
Ah, it's at the top of the hill. I was washing down some pikes and there was a massive gust of wind and it appeared.
See? Even the TARDIS wants him aboard.
Yes? Yes.
So? Do you want to get away from all this?
Definitely.
Back up to the blue box then? Come on, I'll race you.
stupid hill. Just don't touch anything when you...
What is this lord's name?
I will never tire of people's first reactions. Come on then, old girl. Where to next?